This week you can win Ducking Hydra Gloves Rattler in good battle scarred condition, kindly donated by my trading sugar daddy Vati CS. Link in the description below if you want to send him a love letter like me. To enter like every week, like, comment and subscribe and react to the posting on my Discord server, linked below. As always, the winner will be drawn live on my Twitch every Friday and Monday at 16 GMT. Also, a quick shout out to all my boys on Patreon. Like Vati, you can find your personal trading coach there and a lot of more behind the scenes and tips. Thanks! In the beginning, humanity survived as nomads, without the corresponding fancy knives. Then they started to farm the soil for its earth's fruits, which gave them all they need to live. Some didn't want to do that and became thieves and lived off the belongings of others. And in the modern society, people specialize in one field of work to be the most productive part of this big society system and earn money to buy everything they need. But then there is Neon, who decided living off virtual weapon skins sounds like a ducking good idea. So today we are doing exactly that, living off CSGO skins only for 1 week, like I already did 3 times. But today it's a very special and extra hard episode. The rules for the challenge are comparable simple. I am only allowed to spend money in real life, so for food and everything like that, that I have made as profit in CS2-Trading in advance. So for example, if I want to get some food from the here Ristorante Pizzeria and get a very nice don with extra onion. Onion? I have to make $10.90 plus $1 for extra onion, plus $1 for extra onion, plus $1 for delivery. So $13.90 in CSGO trading profit in advance and a ducking love pizza, so I would do a lot for that. At the end of the week, we will also pay our bills. So rent, electricity, internet and more will be deduced from the balance we have at the end of the week. So we need to build up some to survive the week. This week will be extra hard and I am honest with you, I am not 100% sure if we can make it. This week we are trying to beat all odds, so not only making profit on CSGO trading, but only making profit on the CSGO bot trading site, which have algorithms to kinda make them money all the time, not us. In addition to that, we will just trade on Skinsmonkey this time. Yes, I know this is extra ducking hard, but I am up for the challenge. So I'd say without further ado, let's go and try to make some profit today. It is Monday and tomorrow I need to go shopping. And like I said, I'm always hungry, so let's start. So we on Skinsmonkey now. I mean, most of you probably know it. Skinsmonkey is an instant CSGO trading site. Just click, click, click and trade and you get a trade for those items. You can use free $5 here and type in Neon for an extra $5 on your first trade. I just already used it, that's why it's not here. And you can also use real money to top up your balance with Visa, crypto or whatever you need. And you can also use code Neon here to get an extra 5% bonus. And yeah, they sponsor this video, but like always guys, they don't have any influence of what I do in this video. And I mean, I make profit on their side. I mean, which is most likely not in their interest. And everything you do, you can do one by one with your own items. So I'm not bored guys, don't worry. I will start like I always do in these videos. I will export all my items into a list like this, and I've already prepared that. And yeah, here I have all the prices from above, exported with my plugin. And now we fill in all the prices from Skinsmonkey to see how much these overlap. Of course, we just have to remove these items first because these are trade locked, we cannot trade them. So very nice. So we are through with all our items. A lot of items are 0%, most likely because Skinsmonkey do not accept them. And some I've already deleted because they are sticker crafts, something like that. Something that Skinsmonkey does not overpay for, so they are not worth it. Yeah, these are skins that Skinsmonkey do not takes or they are overstock on the site. So we cannot trade those today. So we'll just remove it from the list so we have a better understanding of what skins are actually worth to trade. And yeah, now we have all the numbers and we can actually see the skins that are priced comparable well. And we can also guess what is the average percentage that Skinsmonkey offers for your items, which is most likely 146% around that. So let's filter that. And here we go. We have the best skins to trade on Skinsmonkey at the moment. So now it is important that we find skins on the side that are lower than this percentage. And then we know if we can actually trade those items and make a profit on them. Everything lower this percentage is profit. So I would say, well, let's start, shall we? This will be the most time-consuming part. And this already took 15 minutes. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, I think we found our first trade. This cybersecurity field tested goes on Skinsmonkey for $20.83. And on buff, on average, not including any floats or something, they go for $14.22. We also have some okay floats here, like 21 or something like that, which if we check that on buff, check that, go for already $15. So pretty good. So I think it's fair to calculate with a 14.50 on average here. So this would be 143% buff price, and if we divide that with the percentage we get for the bulldozer, we make around 4.9% profit on this trade. So let's calculate that. 0.7, this is the amount. I have this amount of balance. Right, let me calculate that. So we get around $103 in cybersecurity field tested, which is pretty good because those are really liquid and the bulldozer is not really liquid. And if we calculate here, the bulldozer went for $98. We make around $5 of profit. I mean, with a trade lock here, but I think we definitely take that deal. I would also take 2 more out just because so I spent my balance, but we won't count that, of course. Always, guys, don't forget, if you're trading on Skinsmonkey or any other site, please check Steam registration date, level, and maybe the years the account has on your phone. Even says here, always check that, please. You never know. So I accept it, and it's already there. Cool. So let's see. Backpad. And easy as that, we have a lot of liquid M4 cybersecurities, which we can just withdraw when they are tradable in this amount. So we have another item, and this is very special. This was just deposited, I think. This is a Nomad Knife Fade, but not an ordinary Nomad Knife Fade. This is, let me show you, oh, they already have it. At 0.003, the rank 79 lowest float in the world, and it's a 94% fade. Sounds crazy. On Nomads, it isn't that crazy. I would say this would go for 1,200 to 1,250. So let's go 125. And if we calculate that with the percentage we are offering here, we make around 3.4% on this trade. And if we check the value, I mean, we get a little bit more. Let me just calculate that together. So this is the amount we are giving, and we get this knife. Let's go for 25 again. And we also get, let's go with the same percentage here, 224. So let's calculate that is. So on this trade, we're making around $87 profit. So definitely just trade it before it's gone, because it's an awesome trade and I don't want to miss it. And I just realized the fashion here I have calculated at 142 because it was listed at that price. But if you check past sales, it's more like 110. So we are now trading this. I'm really happy about this. Anyway, let me actually accept the offer before I calculate here and miss the Nomad, because this is an awesome deal. We don't want to miss that. And we got it. Oh my ducking god. Let me see that beauty. Let me inspect the beauty in game. 0.003, 94% Nomad fade. We ignore the scratches here, please. Awesome knife, awesome deal. Thank you very much, Mr. Skinsmonkey. And what is even cooler, I would price the Fashion Knight at around $110. So this was a little bit wrong, so let's do that. So we actually traded this as 191% off price. Okay, I can live with that.
So on Tuesday we went shopping. Okay guys, if you drink any of those, you are crazy. This is pickled cabbage juice. This is red cabbage juice, and this is tomato juice. Really?
In total, this shopping trip costs us $58.69.
Okay, slight little problem. I I just brought my pizza and my groceries in. And you know what also is in? The key. So 5 hours until my girlfriend comes home to open the door. Nice.
I ordered ducking triple onion. What is this? Second, I'm in my flat and at my pizza again like half an hour later because I just went full Assassin's Creed mode and climbed up my balcony. I hope that nobody saw that, otherwise the police might come over in a few minutes, but I managed to climb up there. And I have a cold pizza with, that's not triple onions, you can tell me something. I paid €3 extra for triple onion and this is what I get. What the duck. So, another day, another trade. And today we want to trade our Navaja knife Ruby. It is going for around 149% buff price, which isn't too great. That is something we can work on, and I would suggest we not only search for items, we will try to snipe them. So let's go for some items that just entered the site, because the chance that they have a good price, like this low float Minotaur's Labyrinth, is comparable high. Let's see. Okay, the UMP isn't, but let's continue like that and see what we find. Okay, and here we found something. This just hit the site. A static to fade. We are not sniping a lot of high fades here with a 98.1% fade. That's a nice item. We definitely get this one. And this is selling on buff for $1,050. So this would be a 138% buff price, which is really ducking good. Also, I have decided to also trade my gut knife Ruby. Taking the current price this goes for in buff, it would be a comparable bad deal. But this is a really unliquid and rare item. And if we look at the past sales, it is comparable unlikely that this will sell for $1,200, even though it did like 2 times in the past. So I would say 1,100 is more realistic, and then we already get a really good percentage for it. So I would say we trade like that, so we just get the deal into our pocket and then see what else we can find. So let's say goodbye to these 2 rubies. Very nice to meet you boys. And say hello to our new 98% stiletto fade. So, trade is done. We have $1,640 in our balance. I would suggest, oh, there's our ruby already. Let's continue trading and see what other cool deals we can find. So I picked up a low float P2000 ocean foam, and I just found these comparable low float moguls. It isn't too much, but this float already goes for $14 more than market. So also get those, really nice. And next up, low float 0.01 Shadow Daggers freehand factory new, also comparable hard to trade, but even if we can, I would say these go for around $160 on buff, so a 138% buff price, and again a pretty good deal. And it just deposited, so we are probably the first to see them. So whoever deposited them, thank you very much. Seems like CSGO inspect in total is down because I cannot expect items anymore. Seems like I inspected too many items. What the fuck? So, taking an average divider for the remaining balance we have, we got or will get around $2,200 in items. Our 2 rubies were worth around 2021. So, this marks the final trade of this video with a whopping $185 of profit. But we have to note here that these are all low float, high fade items, so comparable hard to sell. So, it is the last day, it is Monday again, so I have one more big trade. Let's see if we can actually at least end up even at the end of the week. So I'll find this low float phase 4, this low float phase 4 butterfly gamma doppler, which goes above for around $3,100. So it is 142%, which is really good. And also, my Sunset Storms dropped on buff by a lot. They're only going for $250 at the moment. I mean, these are low floats, so we can add a little bit. but the market is not that good for them at the moment. So these are at least 152. I would even say that these go for 178% buff price. And I found these other items. These don't have the highest percentage, but we need that value to get up to it. So I would say we double check all the prices and see what total value we trade for this butterfly. So, I've double checked the price, and luckily I did, because one of the skins was priced wrong, so always double check your prices, guys. So, we are offering, these items are worth $2,780 and this butterfly is going for, it's a little bit harder to price because it's a low float, but I would still say this is around $3,100. We are also spending a lot of the balance I just had. Of course, we have to deduce that. Let's see. So, in the end, this trade is another $93 of profit. So, yeah, let's just do that, I guess. Because we have 4 stat rack knives here. We have a lot of unliquid operations or just rare skins. And I'm really glad to get these deagles away for a good percentage. So, I take $100 of profit. So, we accepted and got this very, very nice low float gamma Doppler phase 4 in our inventory. And quickly as that, the week is over. Now let's look at our balance and deduce the remaining costs we had this week. So rent, electricity, internet, phone, subscription of OnlyFans, and so on. At the moment, we have a balance of $308.81. Last episode, our living costs summed up to $279, so it will be definitely really close. The living costs this week, and therefore the decider if we really lived off CSGO trading for 1 week, sum up to $301.79, leaving us with $7.02 left in our balance, and the knowledge that we accomplished our challenge one more time, even though it was ducking close this time. Short disclaimer here, please be aware that I am a known trader with many years of experience. My inventory that I have available for trading is around $100,000. And I am not saying that as a flex, but to make you aware that if you want to try the challenge out yourself or just trade for profit on Skinsmonkey or any other similar site, it is definitely possible, but do not expect to live off it in the first try and be aware that it will be a lot of work. Yeah, I think that sums up the video really good. Don't forget to join the giveaway, my boys. I am Neon and I see you guys in the next one.